It's a story you'll only see on 13 News. As we approach the height of the fire season in the next few months, the Coronado National Forest has a range of resources ready to respond. The 13 News reporter J.D. Wallace has an exclusive look at the aircraft at its disposal, including a new helicopter designed for firefighting operations.
The red retardant you see drop from planes, like the one behind me, starts like powder in here. It's ultimately mixed with water. That plane holds 3,000 gallons of it, but it's just one of a variety of aircraft at the disposal of the Coronado National Forest. Helicopters have been a tool used by firefighters for decades.
You have a large access area.
But this one, the H-145, is geared specifically for firefighting operations and a collaboration between Forest Service contractor Hillsborough Aviation and Airbus.
Crosswind conditions, at times tailwind conditions, we're requiring a really good tail rotor, and that thing is...
Hillsborough Aviation Director of Operations Franz Berchtold shows its features from tail rotor to avionics.
This is where I get the warnings from the aircraft. It's color-coded. Red is bad, yellow needs your attention, white is for information, green everything is good. The helicopter is our fire engine.
Forest Aviation Officer for Coronado National Forest, Sean Cox, says the H-145 has a variety of safety features with 2 engines and can perform a variety of functions from firefighter transport to fire suppression.
As presented and us being able to use it since about April 20th, pretty awesome features, pretty awesome capability.
It's a worst-case scenario aircraft.
Worst-case scenario aircraft.
It joins other aircraft, such as the CH-47, known for its ability to drop 2,000 gallons of water or retardant.
We could get effective coverage of about a half-mile a line. So that's a game changer for us.
And the orange power fill bucket it uses can fill from shallow water sources.
If you look down in here, and this would set, say, down in a creek or whatever, really we only need roughly about 18 inches of water, not necessarily a lake or anything. And this pump mechanism will be activated by the pilot, co-pilot, and then that'll allow the bucket to fill, again, in those more shallow scenarios.
This aircraft and all our other aircraft are available to any of the other firefighting agencies in Arizona and for that matter across the U.S.
Forest Fire and Aviation Manager Stephen Miranda and others here agree these aircraft make a big difference, but the most important resources are the crews on the ground.
The aircraft, they do assist in putting the fire out, but it's the ground resources that do the heavy lift. They're the ones that are putting the fire out.
Aircraft certainly do not put fires out. They're a huge advantage, and they certainly help out with our folks on the ground, but it's the men and women there with the hand tool or the fire nozzle. Those are the folks that put fires out.
Here's a closer look at that retardant. This has been mixed with water and then dried out. An air tanker will be stationed here until the monsoon arrives and fire danger subsides. In Sierra Vista, J.D. Wallace, 13 News.